There's a strange paradox happening every night. Millions of people sleep for 7 to 8 hours but still wake up foggy, tired, and reaching for caffeine just to feel human again. Meanwhile, in Japan, a country known for its intense work culture and shorter sleep durations, people often wake up refreshed, alert, and mentally clear. So what's their secret? The answer doesn't lie in a magical mattress or a miracle supplement. It lies in quiet but powerful lifestyle habits. Habits that modern neuroscience confirms have a profound impact on our nervous system, hormones, and overall sleep quality. From the room temperature and the type of pillow to how they treat fatigue, the Japanese don't just sleep, they recover. In this video, we'll explore 7 simple but highly effective Japanese sleep habits. No tech, no gimmicks, no mysticism. Each habit acts like a natural medicine, helping you reset your relationship with sleep, a biological need that has been neglected in modern life. If you're looking for a way to sleep deeply without relying on caffeine, sleeping pills, or glowing screens, this video is for you. Make sure to subscribe to this channel now so you don't miss out on more science-based insights like this one. And stay until the end because Habit 7 might completely change how you think about rest and recovery. Let's start with something that seems minor: bedroom temperature. In many Japanese households, as night falls, the room naturally cools down to around 13 degrees Celsius, 55 degrees Fahrenheit, a temperature that might feel chilly to many in the West. But what feels a bit uncomfortable to your body might be exactly what your brain needs to slip into a deep, restorative sleep. According to neuroscientists, in order for your brain to enter deep sleep, it needs to cool down by 2 to 3 degrees. That's why a cooler room activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the system that slows your heartbeat, reduces cortisol, the stress hormone, and sends the signal to your entire body. It's time to rest. The Japanese don't fight the cold with massive heaters or electric blankets throughout the night. They don't resist the chill, they cooperate with it, because they understand. When the body feels slightly cold, it's often a sign that the mind is calming down. And when the mind is calm, sleep flows in as gently as a river. Modern science confirms this. Sleep research shows that lower room temperatures are directly linked to better sleep quality, fewer midnight awakenings, and longer periods of deep sleep. Cool air also helps increase the natural production of melatonin, the sleep hormone, without needing pills or devices. Surprisingly, something as simple as turning your AC down a notch or cracking a window at night could recreate the natural sleep environment that the Japanese have practiced for generations. This isn't a sleep hack. It's a cultural habit rooted in deep respect for the human body's circadian rhythms. Sleep doesn't begin with a pillow. It begins with the environment. And in a world that constantly chases comfort, the Japanese choose calm. The calm of a cool room. The calm of a slowed breath. Calm is the beginning of deep rest. Habit 2. Support over softness. When it comes to a good night's sleep, most people imagine a plush mattress. The thicker, the softer, the better. But in Japan, many families still sleep on thin futons, laid directly over tatami mats, no springs, no memory foam. And the strange thing? They still sleep beautifully. Why? Because the Japanese don't chase short-term comfort. They prioritize proper alignment throughout the night. A soft bed can cause your body to sink in, bending your spine unnaturally and placing strain on your lower back, neck, or hips. Meanwhile, a firmer surface helps keep your spine in a neutral position, improving blood circulation, reducing micro-awakenings, and allowing steadier breathing. Proper sleeping posture isn't just about comfort, it's about long-term health. Neuroscientists have found that when the spine is naturally aligned, nerve signals flow more efficiently, helping your body not just rest, but repair while you sleep. Even more interesting? Each morning, the futon is folded and stored away, a quiet ritual that signals the brain. Night is over. A new cycle begins. This habit doesn't just keep the room tidy, it reinforces a clear boundary between rest and activity, between dream and reality. In Japanese culture, stability, both physical and emotional, is valued over softness. They don't chase instant comfort but build a structured rhythm of life, where sleep is not an escape, but part of a mindful, intentional way of living. To the Japanese, restful sleep doesn't come from sinking into luxury. It comes from aligning with your body, your environment, and time itself. A firm futon and a morning folding ritual. Simple actions but powerful foundations for a lighter mind and a more balanced body. Habit 3. The hot bath ritual. your body's natural sleep switch. It sounds like a contradiction. Why take a hot bath before bed when science says your body needs to cool down to sleep? The secret isn't in the water's heat, it's in the cool down that follows. When the Japanese soak in a hot bath around 40 degrees Celsius, 104 degrees Fahrenheit, their blood vessels dilate, heart rate rises slightly, and the body begins to release steam, like a pressure cooker letting off tension. But the real magic happens after stepping out. Your core body temperature drops rapidly, which sends a powerful biological message to the brain. It's sleep time. Think of your body as a smartphone. After a day of running hot, buzzing with apps and stress, stepping out of a warm bath is like switching to airplane mode. Everything slows down, and instead of struggling to sleep, you're gently pulled into deep, restorative rest. But it's not just biology, it's ritual. Soft lighting, no phones, the gentle drip of water. For the Japanese, the hot bath isn't hygiene, it's meditation through temperature. This nightly pause activates the parasympathetic nervous system, your body's rest and repair mode. Stress melts away, your heartbeat stabilizes, and your muscles relax like warm noodles. Here's the kicker: you don't need a fancy spa. Just 10-15 minutes a night, and you're basically hacking your brain into restful sleep. No pills, no caffeine, no fancy gadgets. In a world that's always lit, always loud, the Japanese show us that sometimes one hot bath is all it takes to silence the noise inside your head. Habit 4. Respecting tiredness. When rest is a form of biological intelligence, in many modern cultures, tiredness is something to hide. Say, "I'm exhausted," and people assume you're weak, lazy, or unmotivated. But in Japan, fatigue isn't an apology, it's a signal worth listening to. The Japanese even have a special word, inamuri, which means sleeping while present. You'll often see someone napping on a train, at their desk, or even during a meeting and no one judges them. Why? Because they understand that when your body says, "I need rest," and you ignore it, you always pay with burnout, poor performance, or illness. Biologically, tiredness isn't just about lack of sleep. It's a chemical message from the brain, signaling that cortisol, the stress hormone, is rising, neurons are overheating, and your brain needs downtime to reboot. Just a 10-20-minute nap, something the Japanese do naturally, is enough to flush mental clutter, rebalance neurotransmitters, and restore sharp focus. Instead of pushing through fatigue, they pause smartly and get more done later. Respecting tiredness isn't laziness. It's biological wisdom, a strategy for long-term energy management instead of burning out to prove your worth. Sometimes rest isn't quitting, it's preparing to go farther, stronger, and with more clarity. Habit 5. The 20-minute reset, hitting the brain's smart restart button. While many people fight off afternoon drowsiness with caffeine or force themselves to stay up late to get more done, the Japanese take a smarter route. Strategic napping, just 20 minutes, no more. Why the time limit? Because after 30 minutes, you begin drifting into deep sleep, slow wave stage, and waking up from that can leave you groggy and disoriented. Hello, sleep inertia. But the first 20 minutes only reach light sleep, just enough to clear mental clutter, restore dopamine, and boost the prefrontal cortex, your brain's executive center. NASA studies show that a 19-minute nap can increase cognitive performance by up to 34%. Similarly, Japanese researchers found that office workers who took short naps showed noticeable improvements in focus, memory, and creativity. In Japan, people nap anywhere on trains, in office corners, or park benches. No beds, no blankets, just a momentary brain shutdown and you return refreshed, almost rebooted. Napping isn't laziness, it's a biological reset button. Just like restarting a sluggish laptop makes it run faster, the human brain needs brief downtime to perform at its best. Habit 6. Digital sunset. Powering down technology, powering up sleep. Have you noticed how looking at your phone before bed leaves your eyes tired but your brain strangely wide awake? That's blue light, the kind emitted from phones, laptops, and TVs. It tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime, saying, "Stay alert, keep working." In Japan, people have understood this for a long time. About 1 hour before bedtime, they begin to dim their digital world. Screens go off, and warm yellow lighting replaces the harsh glow. They may use soft lamps, candles, or even turn on gentle sounds like rain or wind to create an environment of calm. Why does it work? Because blue light suppresses melatonin, the hormone that tells your body it's time to sleep. But warm yellow light doesn't interfere with this biological signal. Think of it as a synthetic sunset, not outside your window, but inside your room. And as the light fades, your brain gets the message. It's time to power down. The digital sunset isn't a trend. It's a biological bridge between wakefulness and rest. A soft, gradual transition that invites sleep, instead of forcing it. Habit 7. The Sobakawa Buckwheat Pillow. Small design, big sleep upgrade. You might think the perfect pillow is soft and cloud-like, but in Japan many prefer the Sobakawa pillow, a traditional design filled with buckwheat hulls that's firm, cool, and surprisingly scientific. Unlike foam or cotton, buckwheat hulls shift and mold to the shape of your neck, not your head. This subtle difference supports the cervical spine, keeping it straight and aligned during sleep. The result? Up to 50% reduction in neck pain, according to medical studies. The pillow's structure is also breathable, allowing air to flow through so your head stays cool. That matters because your brain needs to drop 2-3 degrees Celsius to enter deep restorative sleep. But beyond physics, there's psychology. The gentle rustling sound and the firm but flexible structure create a sensation of safety and containment, as if you're being supported, held. This calms the nervous system, helping you drift not just into sleep, but into peace. It's more than a pillow. It's a biological sleep companion engineered by tradition, validated by science. The Japanese don't sleep more. They just sleep smarter. No gadgets, no apps, just timeless habits. A cool room, a firm futon, a warm bath, a midday nap, and a buckwheat pillow. Simple tools that create profound rest. Because sleep isn't just a break from life. It's the foundation of everything you are. And sometimes, the quietest rituals shape the loudest outcomes in health and happiness. If this video helped shift the way you think about sleep, subscribe to our channel. We go beyond quick hacks. We decode the science behind everyday wellness. And if you're helping us reach our first 1,000 subscribers milestone, truly thank you. Your support means more than a number. It means we're building a thoughtful, curious community together.